What's up, guys? CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new episode of Hybrid TV, episode number 18, and I'm joined, as always, by the usual suspects, Tim.
How's it going, everyone?
Will.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And Nick.
Yo.
We actually have an update now on the Star Wars TV series, and that's TV series plural. That's right. They're not developing one, they're developing multiple TV series.
TV series is...
Ballsy move there.
Set in the Star Wars universe.
Rebels has to end someday, and when it falls.
It does. Well, we've heard that Dave Filoni is probably going to be involved in at least one of these series. I'm not sure if that's confirmed. I really want that to be true because I love what he's done with Rebels and Clone Wars. But really excited about that. So these are... We don't know exactly where these are all coming. There's some speculation that at least one of them might be headed to a non...
ABC, right? Oh.
Yeah, one of them could be heading to ABC.
Freeform?
I think, potentially. They've confirmed that, I guess... Let me just read you the comments. So Bob Iger, in an investor call on today, basically confirmed that they're developing more than one series. He said, "We are developing not just one, but a few Star Wars series specifically for the Disney Direct-to-Consumer app. That's their new streaming service, and that's a working title. We've mentioned that and we are close to being able to reveal at least one of the entities that is developing that for us. Because the deal isn't completely closed, we can't be specific about that. I think you'll find the level of talent on the television front will be rather significant as well." So it's really interesting. I don't exactly know what he means by entities. I think there are some people that are reading that as, oh, we'll be able to announce where the show's going to be. He does say that it's for the app, so I've seen THR is taking this to mean that he's going to reveal the producing team behind one of the shows fairly soon, which would probably be the first of the live-action series that would be ready to launch with the app when it actually launches. What do you guys think about this? Will, I think you said something to the effect of what a bold move.
It's
obviously maybe
move,
not the most revolutionary idea, but
it's not. I mean,
we have this.
It's not that like Disney's never had multiple shows from the same universe coexist at the same time. We had Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on at the same time, but it's just kind of like
vaguely connected.
Yeah, vaguely connected, but I don't know. Kind of with the trepidation going forward with after the Solo trailer on the heels of The Last Jedi, to see them kind of be like, hear how Nick shivered, just kind of to see them basically go full steam ahead, just like, yep, we're gonna do these shows, and we have a new movie trilogy coming out, and yeah,
another one.
Yeah, from Rian Johnson. So just kind of there's like no brakes on the train, which is very interesting.
Dude, this is never going to die. My God, end it now. End me.
No.
Star Wars was never going to die regardless of who owned it.
That's true. Unless
forever.
Lucas killed it himself.
Why is Disney terrible, Tim?
He tried
Why?
as hard as he could.
He tried to kill it, but it wouldn't
Tim,
die.
save it.
It was like it's like the dog from Full Metal Alchemist. It's like Edward.
Oh God!
Dude, this is just too much Star Wars. This is just way too much. This is overload.
I'm sure that's going to be a topic for Hybrid Movies this week because they announced that there is another film trilogy, and we actually are going to talk about something tangential to that in just a second. But no, yeah, I mean, it's really interesting because I think we're going like 0 to 100 on Star Wars live-action TV stuff. We, of course, don't know that all of it's going to be live-action. There could be another animated series in there. But we're going 0 to 100 here real quick because for a long time it was, I guess, rumored that, I was going to say, I was like, what was that?
What is
but
duck
me
back
blowing my nose. I tried to get away from the microphone when it happened.
But no, I mean, it was one of those things that's been talked about for a long time as a possibility, but they ultimately stayed away from it, probably because of budgetary concerns, but now they are going, like, balls to the wall, like, fuck it, let's do it.
I mean,
is there anything you guys would specifically like to see? I think we've heard some rumors that the Old Republic would potentially be a series here. Got an update on that potentially in our next story as well.
Yeah, I mean,
outside of the Old Republic, is there another, like, a time period that you would want to see? Is there something that you would like to see explored more in depth?
if you did like a tie-in to an Old Republic series and do like Star Wars: The War of Mandalore, because people really like Boba Fett and Mandalorians and shit. I think that could work.
Star Wars: The Rise of Boba Fett.
Or that. I mean, people wanted that
but
Fett
no,
movie. It's like
I
slight
think
side
there's
note.
there's room for potentially a bounty hunter series in that vein. I mean, 1313, they said that they were going to reuse assets from it somewhere, and we've never learned exactly where that's going to be.
Which it should have been a Lando movie, not a Han Solo movie. Now that I think about it, I'm like, that's true.
No, it should have been a neither movie. Let's not ruin either of those characters, please.
Huh. But I mean, we
it's
could
Donald
do that.
Glover.
We could,
It's okay. It's safe.
we could get the the Adventures of Lando.
Starring Donald Glover.
We might. Who
I
knows?
just need to see like what they're gonna allow them to do with these shows. Are they gonna go Netflix Marvel, where it's like rated R basically? Like that's what I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, like how? Yeah,
That's
because
what Nick
they
wants.
do very much advertise Star Wars as like Marvel.
Because it
where
hasn't
it's-
gone that dark yet. I
It hasn't
haven't
gone
seen
that dark
them
yet.
Do anything? Yeah.
No.
Like they're like it's the family franchise.
Yeah, exactly. Disney
Well, that's-
has that like kind of layer of, glossing over everything. I just want to see, will they go that way? If so, then okay, I'm interested. But
Yeah, like
Well, that's what I'm going to be interested to see too, because I think it was that THR article, but they make it very clear that the app, or at least there was one article that did point out, it's like the app is aimed at families, and it was like just families in general, because I think that definitely cuts your, it definitely would seem to cut your audience by a lot.
I mean, it is
But
Disney, so got it.
if it's like the whole
I
family,
think-
maybe, but
yeah, I think there's if he's saying that there's going to be multiple Star Wars shows, I think that there's room for all of that stuff. Like I think they could easily make like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.-esque kind of live-action show where it's more appropriate for everyone to watch, but I think that they should at least explore the option of doing a more adult-oriented show, too.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I mean, like
something like that.
lightsaber effects are cheap as fuck. That anyone can do them nowadays. So if you did a
Yeah.
family show about like
Just get one
Jedi,
of those plastic lightsabers and...
yeah, and then just After Effects over it, and just do a family show about like Jedi going on training adventures, and you like set up a villain, like have it be before Anakin goes 66 on not just the men but the women and the children too. You could do
geez.
that as a show.
Oh boy.
all on its own.
But-